For the next week, we have some crazy weather and intense weather coming our way. We have some tropical activity that has now been upgraded and is about to get very serious out there. And then we also have severe weather for the Ohio Valley and Great Plains. We have to buckle up because this is going to be an insane ride. So let's get right into it. So we got an enhanced risk of severe weather extending from South Dakota to Iowa. There's going to be some damaging winds, low tornado threats, and then we will have a main concern for hail too. As we go into tomorrow, though, we have another enhanced risk extending from very northern Illinois all the way down into Ohio. So there's going to be severe weather in the Ohio Valley. And I just want to bring us back to today's severe weather risk. And we have a big area of a slight risk extending from all the way from the northeast all the way to the Great Plains, and then a little bit dips down into the Rockies. Let's go ahead and go to Wednesday. And in Nebraska, we have a main area of some interest, slight risk of severe weather. It's looking like we are going to have maybe some damaging winds, hail, but we can't really see right now. We'll have to wait until tomorrow for that SBC outlook to come out for the tornado risk and all that jazz. And then we also have a marginal threat extending from South Dakota all the way to North Carolina, which this is a very big marginal risk. So let's go ahead and look at our tornado risk for today. We got two separate areas of interest. It is a 2% chance. Don't rule out a couple tornadoes over here in Indiana. And then for tomorrow, we have a bigger 2% chance extending from Iowa, very eastern Iowa actually, and then going down into West Virginia. And then for our excessive rainfall tomorrow, we're going to be dealing with a moderate threat, 40% chance. I'm talking about a 40% chance, guys. We're going to take this serious because I think we could get up to 4.5 inches. I will take a look at the daily rainfall for tomorrow, see how many inches we can get. But it is looking like we're going to have a lot of rain out there. If you live in a flood prone area, you gotta stay weather prepared. And as we go into Wednesday, just a slight risk, and it's just the same old. And then let's go and look at our wind risk, and we are looking at a hatched risk over here in the Great Plains, and we also have two 30% chances. I am more interested over here in South Dakota and Iowa, where we could get up to 75 mile per hour winds. That is insane. I mean, we are talking about trash cans tipping over. I mean, if you are driving in this, we're gonna have to say some prayers because these winds are fast. And then as we go to tomorrow, we also have a 1 out of 3 hatched risk, 30% chance for Indiana, Illinois, and Ohio. So stay safe out there. And we're going to go ahead and look into the weather forecast HRRR model, and we are looking at 10 p.m. tonight as the storms are moving into Ohio. We're going to get some strong to severe storms as we go into tonight. I mean, just look at this. We're going to get round to round, back-to-back storms. It is just going to be insane. But what I really want to pay attention to is where is it at? About right here. As it goes into Chicago, tomorrow, this will be 1 p.m. Yeah, that is tomorrow. So 1 p.m., all these storms are heading into the Great Lakes, and Chicago is going to get hit very bad. I think we could have a couple tornadoes out here. It is looking like we're going to get some very strong storms with large hail and a lot of damaging winds. So be weather prepared. I would not recommend going outside and driving in this, so stay indoors and away from windows if you get a severe warning or anything like that. I mean, as we can see, there is a lot of pink, and there actually is some purple in there, so that's indicating some very strong storms. So you do not want to play with that, and then we'll play it out for the rest. into Wednesday and all that, and we're going to just get round and round of storms, and it's just going to be crazy. Our hail risk is going to be a 15% chance today. It is a hatched risk, mainly targeting South Dakota. I'm only going to look at today's risk because it's the most significant. And as we go into the satellite, we're going to be looking at this because this is very interesting. So basically with El Nino, we're looking at basically a wall that is just cutting off the tropical systems and everything that comes off of Africa, right? Because, you know, tropical systems, hurricanes, all that do not like wind shear. So El Nino is just full of wind shear. But during August, and there was times in hurricane season where there can be that wall, it just comes down for a few, like maybe like a couple weeks. There's going to be periods where it just, you know, decides to just, oh, I want to take a nap. And so this is basically what is happening. So in the next 7 days, we're going to have a 70% chance. This is a high risk of something tropical is forming. And look at this. It is all the way over here, right? Here, let me get my drawings out. All right, so it is right here. The main storm is right here, all right? And it has all the way to here. So it will be basically right here. And it's supposed to go all the way to here in the next, I guess, 7 days or so. And this is very interesting because we do not know where this could go or anything like that. I mean, because, you know, in El Nino, it's very hard to predict kind of where it is going to go, like the tropical storms and everything like that. And then we have another area. It's about a 10% chance over the next 2 to 7 days. So I don't think that is going to form anything, but I do want to keep in mind for this area in the red, we are going to have to pay attention to this. So this is very interesting, and I guess the tropics are waking up. All right. So 8 to 14 days, we're going to be looking at some warmer temperatures. I can see that when I'm at home. I look at the radar and everything. I'm like, wow. We're going, I mean, like the deep south, high 90s, maybe some 100s in there. I mean, where I'm at, it's going to be like 95 and everything. So good day to go in the pool. Might make it short, actually. So I think in Texas, it's just everything's bigger in Texas, especially the temperatures. So y'all might be cooking out there. Mississippi, Alabama, it's looking like for the 6 to 10 days it's going to be very hot, but we'll have to see. I mean, it could change, you know. And also I want to point out that we could get our little first a little shot of cool air in Maine, and then also over here in California. Don't get me wrong, it's still going to be warm and everything, but it's just a little cool down. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the subscribe button and like the video if you did like it, and I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.